It's chat time with Chunk and Cucumber and your host, Dino.
Good morning.
Good morning,
everyone. Welcome to Chat Time. I'm your host, Dino, as always. And with me is Cucumber, not Chunk.
Yep, no.
You were right, General Davis, that Cucumber's the only one with us today, but that's okay, because he has enough personality for everybody.
Oh, good.
True.
Not necessarily a good thing. And welcome back, Matt Shuster.
Hello.
In the
Hi.
flesh this time.
I wasn't in the flesh last time.
Nope.
I mean,
I was just a floating head.
literally.
Purely theoretical flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's great to have you in the studio, man. We're gonna have some improv fun today. It's gonna be great. Catch up with what's going on with you in whatever way we can.
Yeah.
That'll make more sense later.
Yeah.
Don't get excited yet. Anyways, welcome to the show. Thanks for joining us, everybody. And before let's get started with what we always get started with, which is, but how do you feel? Yeah.
That's the camera I'm looking in, right?
That's literally the
It's
only
one
camera.
there.
I didn't know if there was a hidden one.
What
My-
kind of money do you think we have?
Maybe.
My angles are skewed.
Your angles are skewed?
Yeah, I'm looking this way, I'm looking that way. and
Yeah.
it's-
Well, I mean, you're talking with us.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Dino?
I feel great. How are you? No, let's discuss it. But how do we feel?
Okay.
So today on But How Do You Feel, we're talking about how we feel using a category, and we are going to describe how we're feeling using instruments. What instrument
Instruments.
do you feel like? Yes.
Okay.
You can make one up. You can use an existing one. Either way. Good morning in there. Oh, Jeff Dono says, I saw you at Knott's, but you were a bit busy singing carols at the group.
Huh.
Wait, singing carols? Are you sure that was me? Because I don't sing carols at Knott's.
Uh-oh.
I was hanging out outside the Birdcage Theater, so you might have seen me. I wasn't singing, but
You did probably look festive.
I did look festive, probably.
I used to sing carols at Knott's.
Yes,
I'm
you did.
I'm not doing that this year. So if maybe it was someone who looked like me.
Hey, good morning, Kelly.
Yeah.
Kelly's in the chat.
Oh yeah, hey Kelly. Kelly's was playing Blaze in the Dark with us, right?
Yeah.
No.
She played Perception Check last night.
Blaze in the Dark or City of Mist? City of Mist.
Oh,
that's
City
what.
Miss, City Miss, City Miss.
Get out of here. Sorry, there's a fly.
Paying attention, I swear.
Sorry, I haven't had coffee. This is bad. This is totally just water. It was definitely me. Oh, okay, it's great.
Using instruments.
Anyway, yes, using instruments. So what instrument do you feel like today?
I feel like a tuba.
I feel like a tuba. Why a tuba?
Because I am heavy, I'm a little too much, and I'm a little womp womp.
I'm a little too much, and I'm a little womp womp.
I'm a little too much.
And heavy. Sorry, heavy. Metaphor. I'm assuming you mean abstractly heavy.
I'm a tired boy, you
That's
know.
fine, okay.
Tired boy. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Matt?
That's a really interesting take. You know, I was thinking before that I made up an instrument called the snorkel tout,
It was pretty good.
which is like a flute you wear like a snorkel, and I'm realizing now that's a horrible name for that particular instrument. The more that I'm thinking about it, I think I feel like a toy xylophone.
A toy xylophone, like a glockenspiel.
like a
kinda?
Toys R Us xylophone.
The one with the cat face on it? Like
Yes.
Yes.
The one with the
good.
cat face, and instead of making like, you know, a ting ting kind of xylophone noise, it's just different pitched cat meows.
Yes.
Because I just feel very playful, but also very, very cheap and tired.
So it's a xylophone, but it's cat meows when you hit it, or is it like you press the key and it strikes something?
It is a perfectly
Strikes a
weak
cat.
xylophone. Yes.
Perfectly weak xylophone.
Yes.
I like it. Are you feeling perfectly weak right now? Is that why?
Not with this.
That's fair. I'm jealous.
I got coffee.
I did not, because
you were
I didn't
late.
think
Got
ahead.
an empty
I was
ass
late.
mug?
It's water.
Oh.
But I put it in a cup because I figured it was better than carrying my big. Anyways, oh god, I think I feel like the bagpipes.
The
Good
bagpipes.
choice.
Okay.
Go
Yeah.
on.
So, because I feel like I know it's not a lot of work, but it looks like they're putting in a lot of work to make the noise. So I feel like I'm putting in a lot of effort to look like I'm not doing anything. So it's the opposite of bagpipes. But I don't know. I'm trying very hard to be like I need something to like. I'm the bagpipe before anybody's put air into it. I'm just kind of like limp, and I'm. Thank you. That was perfect, Ryan.
A bagpipe before someone has put air into it.
Yeah.
That's a great subtitle for a biography.
Floppy cloth thing.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what I'm feeling like today. Without coffee and a long 3. I had my first full day off in 3 weeks on Monday.
Oh,
great.
Excellent.
Yeah. Have you had that yet?
No. Well, partially today. I'll be working tonight, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I guess technically it's a day off, but I gotta do this shit. I'm just kidding. It's great. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. I'm sorry. I actually.
For one
I definitely.
morning
I really missed this. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. The last couple weeks.
Oh, welcome back.
Mm-hmm.
This is my only respite so far from the other sources of the world. So, I'm glad to be here.
What about you, Ryan? What are you feeling like today? Ryan doesn't have a microphone. Tell me and I'll relay the message. Like Sydney, sorry, what's her face? Oh my God, why can't I remember? Sigourney Weaver in Galaxy Quest. A saxophone without a reed.
Wow, we're all just terrible.
Matt, you studied. You were an instrumentalist.
Yeah.
What does a saxophone without a reed sound like to you?
It looks so prepared, but entirely not functional. Looks
polish.
great, is absolutely worthless.
That's a good thing. Maybe that's something I should have gone with, because I made the effort to look okay today, but I didn't have any sort of power behind what I'm doing right now.
I'm like a trumpet without a mouthpiece.
Exactly. Oh my gosh.
Bag without a pipe.
Bag without a pipe. There we go. I missed something. Somebody said hi to you, Matt. Oh, Menji Speaks says hi.
I think that's Mandro. I think I sent the link to a friend group of mine.
Oh, great.
Oh, and he said, "Oh, cool. I follow these guys." So he was already a fan of yours.
Oh, great. Well, welcome.
Yeah.
You're already a fan of ours. Thank you. Yay. Saxophone? Is that where you feel like, Jeff?
Saxophone.
Saxophone.
For you youngins.
Oh, because we have a new soundboard. Ryan hasn't put a mic for himself yet. That's
You
why.
can definitely play a trumpet without a mouthpiece, just not, well, debatable.
He played the trumpet.
Very, very, very debatable. If you have literally the smallest lips in the world, you could probably eke out a... But,
Fill that spit valve with blood.
Ew, Jesus.
ew.
Yeah.
That's a great idea for like a haunt maze, like just like the Attack of the Killer Orchestra, and it's just a bunch of prop instruments leaking blood out of their various openings.
Congratulations, you found the worst way to say
I was
that.
gonna
that
say
was great.
I was gonna say orifices, but openings
Even
sounds
better?
worse.
Even better. Oh shit. Okay, yeah. I think I might have to rethink my bagpipes, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay. How's everybody doing out there? Thank you for joining. There's a lot of y'all talking, which is great. Keep it up.
Yeah.
I love Matt. Should guest star for D&D to see all the Chaos Cucumber. Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely. We talked about this last time. I think you should definitely join us for
Come
D&D
play.
at some point.
Okay, let me go on a 1-minute rant here.
Oh shit. Here we go.
I have never played D&D before in my life.
Son of a bitch.
I've wanted to
Okay.
for years. And it seems like the situation I run into every time is I ask anybody I know who plays D&D, like Dino or Cucumber
Right.
or Ryan or anybody else in my friend group that I know that has their own little campaigns. And I'm always like, hello, I'm Matt. I would love to play D&D. That sounds like something that I would be all about. And I always get the same answer. Oh, we're not really, we don't have any openings. But maybe if you come back to us in like a year, is that how it's structured? Where you can't
home games can be rough, because if you have like a group of 7 people playing, like that's a lot of people to play D&D. And so they might be like, I don't know if I can handle another player. With us, we have like various games that start and end constantly.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I haven't even played D&D myself in like 2 months. So, but Perception plays D&D and other tabletop RPGs all the time. Yeah. So you could easily slip in for like a night or two.
Yeah, especially a Wednesday.
Yeah, especially a Wednesday for perception check with the Felted Friends.
Well, you know how to find me.
Yeah,
Yeah, Cucumber.
sure do.
I'm not in charge of that show. Ryan? That's fair. Oh my god. So yes, play D&D with us. With us in the royal sense. The royal we.
What is the royal sense?
You have to bring it tidings to us and taxes, and then
Like frankincense and myrrh? Like
no, we're not Jesus.
like figgy pudding or something?
Yes, figgy pudding.
Figgy pudding.
Obviously. What is figgy? I still don't know what figgy pudding is.
Isn't it like a... I don't know. I always imagine like a shitty fruitcake.
I don't think that's right.
Well,
is
no,
it?
because like pudding has so many different meanings.
That's true. There's
depending
like
on
bread
who you
pudding.
talk to, right? Yeah, there's like bread pudding, but there are also like puddings that are solid. And there's puddings that are liquid. There are puddings that are basically cakes. They just don't fucking care. It's a word that means nothing.
What are they called?
Puddings.
It sounds like you're
Puddings.
spitting into a spittoon. Ding, ding, ding. I really don't know. Made with figs and bacon. Wait, really?
Made
Shit,
with
do I like
figs?
figgy pudding?
Wait, figgy pudding is made with bacon?
It's a fig sticky pudding. You know what it is, Ryan? You haven't said anything? Well, I know, but still.
But
what is
can
it?
hear.
I need to look this up. Figgy pudding.
Figgy pudding. What about like...
Oh.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I love figs.
Pudding. Figgy pudding is a vague term used
you.
for a class of traditional Christmas dishes, usually forming sweet and savory cakes containing a sour,
Cakes.
sweet,
Fucking call
creamy
it.
layer of honey, fruits, and nuts.
Pudding has
In
no
later-
meaning.
In later times, rum or other distilled alcohol became often added to enrich the fullness of the fruitfulness of the flavor. Okay, so
Look
it's
at-
just like a chocolate cake, kind of.
Look at the picture though that popped up on Google. Look at this glossy JPEG of an absolute cow turd.
Yeah.
What?
Oh, on the top.
that you're looking at right there.
Yeah, I mean this one looks worse, but it just looks like a upside down like bowl.
That is disgusting.
It looks like a fruitcake. I think you're right. It looks like a fruitcake.
Yeah.
It looks like discarded pieces of fruitcake that someone mashed together into something that resembles a cake pop.
Oh,
You know what I
okay,
mean?
good cake
Like
pop.
someone just took a giant cake pop and threw away the stick.
That's fair.
That's what it looks like.
Made with figs and bacon. It's a figgy. It's what Gonzo says. It's a Muppet gag. I'm pretty sure it's not completely a Muppet gag. It's an actual thing, guys.
No, they meant the figs and bacon.
Oh, I see.
Pretty sure.
Is that? Oh, I didn't know where that's. What's that from? Is that from Christmas Carol?
I don't remember.
don't remember.
Sounds right.
I haven't watched Muppet Christmas Carol this year. I gotta get on that now. It's December.
That's my go-to.
Favorite Christmas Carol? Is that your favorite Christmas Carol?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
By
What's
far.
your favorite Christmas Carol?
In movie form?
Yeah, like or whatever version of a Christmas Carol.
Probably Muppet. I don't know if I've seen another one that is as memorable.
There's the one with that's like the older one. I can't remember the name of the actor who's in it. Son of a
no.
bitch. Dale Jones talks about it constantly. And I don't remember what it's called. Anyways, there's an older version that's really good. I can't remember the name of the actor.
Everything Dale Jones talks about is old.
Muppets Christmas with John Denver. Jeff John Ho says.
John Denver.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, it is a thing.
Oh man, was it good?
I don't know. It's an album. I've never seen it. I've heard the music from it though.
John Denver, Jesus. I love that the Muppets are getting a bit of a resurgence in the last year or two.
Yeah,
It makes me
they're
happy.
funny again too,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah. They were even at Disneyland.
Yeah,
I saw that. There was like they were in a parade. Was that a one-time thing or is that?
it's seasonal, so I think they're still.
Oh, it's during the holidays.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
the
excellent.
holiday thing.
Oh.
Yeah, the Muppets have they're on the omnibus going down Main Street and singing songs.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I dig that.
I think I vibrated. I'm sorry.
Me.
Anyways, so today we are gonna catch up with Matt. Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Drew Berg just messaged me saying he wants to get involved with perception stuff. Are you watching, Drew? Is that I don't know. Anyways,
Hi, Drew.
Hi Drew.
Just really uncanny timing. Yeah.
Anyways,
Right outside.
oh shit. So Matt, when last we spoke,
Yes.
on Chat Time, you were talking about voiceover work and everything. How's that been since then? Like since now that the world is slowly opening up, has that changed how you're going about work with VO, or is it pretty much the same?
It's been pretty much the same I mean, I can't speak as much to the world of like narration and audiobooks, like Cucumber could maybe, but because most of the work that I do is like more like short form, like short like corporate narration stuff or like small commercial spots like on the internet and things like that.
Okay.
And the weird thing is, like ever since quarantine happened, like ever since lockdown, there's been this huge uptick in people that are doing voiceover from home.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, for a lot of reasons.
Right,
So,
yeah.
I mean, the competition before for any kind of VO job was not as stiff as it is now. I think that'd be a fair way to characterize that.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it just kind of depends on like what market you're into. Because like, for example, I never really auditioned that much on like ACX, which is like one of the main, hiring sites for audiobooks. And since I started auditioning for them over the last few months, it's like you don't hear back from anything because there's just so many people. It's so saturated now.
Yeah.
So it's, I don't know. I don't know if it's gotten any better or worse because I'm still doing it. Like the thing is, I'm still able to find things to do on my own
Right.
in between auditioning or recording stuff for clients and stuff. So I think in terms of how has voiceover changed at all for me personally, not really in terms of like workload or audition load. It's just gotten more streamlined
Okay.
for me, like you know what I mean? Because
yeah.
it's kind of a blessing and a curse that like there's so many more things coming in, but there's also a lot more people reading for them.
Okay.
So for me it's really easy to get discouraged of like, oh wow, there's like gonna be hundreds of people reading for this thing that I'm trying to get booked, but it's been nice over the last few months to kind of look at that instead as an opportunity to practice audition etiquette or to just spend some more time on the mic, which is fun in any capacity. So
Yeah.
I don't know
Have
if
you
that
had
really-
more like in-person recording, or do you still do a lot of it at home?
I have never. No.
You haven't done one in person yet, like in the studio yet?
Actually, I was gonna say not ever. The last time I did anything in person was before
the pandemic?
lockdown. Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
That's
Which
a lot
is-
of people, and a lot of folks aren't going back. Like things are open again, but people have discovered that their home studios are pretty solid. So
Yeah.
That's
everyone
great.
saves money that way, and
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. That's definitely
Your
true.
studios save money, I'm sure. Whoever's hiring them save money to do that. Do you have to then edit it yourself, or do you still send it to them to edit?
depends. on the
It
project.
depends
Oh,
on
yeah.
it depends on the client. Like I mean, again, I haven't done anything through ACX specifically, but I know ACX, which is, if you don't know what that is, ACX is the platform that Amazon uses to hire, or to the Audible, but Amazon uses to hire narrators for audiobooks, and they have very specific industry standard, like nothing wild, but they have like very specific ways that they want you to format the files and the levels they want you to record at and like all that stuff. So, but then other ones, I've gotten auditions sometimes where they'll specifically say, please don't process anything, send us completely raw audio.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Nothing
don't you feel
edited.
dirty when you do it? And it's like, no,
Oh,
I'm
God.
so sorry.
Yeah, because like even in like a well-treated booth, like not processing anything, like you can hear just a little bit of the room tone or like your little mouth clicks and crap, and it's so annoying. I hate that, especially when you're like in your headphones. Like that's all. It's so gross. Oh my god. I was talking to a good friend of mine, Adam Kirshner, which you should follow him on TikTok if you haven't already. He's goes by the name Noble Sun, Noble_Sun, because he's also like an indie singer. But he's an incredible voice actor in Canada. He's like the commercial voiceover king of Canada, as far as I'm concerned. And he's I'm taking a workshop from him right now about commercial voiceover specifically, because it's kind of wild how big the world of that is and how different of a discipline it is, which you wouldn't really think about. But anyways, he mentions, we talk a lot about like mic technique and how a lot of people have problems with getting mouth sounds and stuff into the mic, which is so annoying and like almost unavoidable. And we're talking about how, I mean, there's like little quick fixes, like you can eat a green apple before you go, which is actually a real thing.
Yeah.
It's a very, because it dries your mouth out a little bit, and
Oh, okay.
so you don't get as much of the annoying crap pudding kind of going on.
Ba-ding,
Yeah. But we're talking about how there's no substitute for just being hydrated. and he said something that I want to get tattooed on my body somewhere, and he said hydration is a full-time gig.
Hydration is a full-time gig.
So I took
like
that
that.
away. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
that. Excuse me. Wow.
Speaking of which, what he just did, you don't want to do that on a mic.
Are you sure?
Unless it says in there to specifically cough. So.
Okay. So, what have you been doing? I mean, you have something that's coming up that we can't really talk about. That
Yes.
we'll get to. But
Yeah.
So have you been like moving more towards trying to go towards more like animation stuff in general? Let's talk. What can you talk about? There's something that's coming up, and I'll let you do it because I don't want to say anything wrong.
Let's talk
no.
about what you can't talk about.
It's all good. Yeah, exactly. I have to be very careful how I tiptoe around this. So yes, I mean, ideally, I've said this many times. Like, I love acting and voice acting in any capacity. I don't care if it's corporate narration or audiobooks or any kind of on camera in any capacity or whatever. I just love acting, but ultimately, my life goal is to just be able to voice characters on an animated show.
Yeah.
That's all I care
awesome.
about. I honestly don't care if I ever win an Oscar or an Emmy or whatever. I really could not care less.
How humble of you.
Yeah. I mean that though.
No,
Like,
yeah.
I mean, if someone offers me an Oscar, I'm not gonna say no. But
I don't need this.
no, thank you. I'm not gonna pull like a Marlon Brando and not show up to go get it. But yeah, in terms of like moving towards animation, I think I've been fortunate to get a huge influx of animation auditions recently, which is really nice. And I've been able to do a couple of small animation things here and there, which is really cool. And recently, I'm going through the Rolodex of appropriate things I can say in my brain. So basically,
Okay.
all I can say is there's a really cool project that I have the opportunity to work on with some really talented people. And that's pretty much all I can say at the moment.
Follow his social media for updates.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If you follow me on TikTok or Instagram, I will post more information about it as soon as I can. But yeah, these couple of really talented animators that I met through TikTok, without talking about anything about the project because I'm not allowed to. But these guys, if you want to follow them, they're these two. I'm gonna mispronounce their names because they're from Macedonia. But
Cool.
names are Nicola and Tony. And I can
Tony's real
send
hard
you
to say
that.
sometimes.
What's that?
Tony's
really
really hard to say
Well,
sometimes.
Tony's short for like Antonio or something like that, and I don't want to mispronounce it. But yeah, they were working on this project, and just the two of them, and they were looking for voices, and they saw a couple of my TikTok videos from last year where I was doing dumb impressions.
They're not dumb, okay?
Yeah. Oh my. And they messaged me on Instagram and were like, "Hey, you want to work together?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it's been a really fun time. And I know that's so lame to be like, I can't talk about this thing, but like,
But it's a real thing.
It's a real thing. I just can't talk about it.
She's real. She just lives in Canada, guys.
She's real. I just have to, get a air compressor.
It's fine.
But yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a lot of fun. And in the meantime, I've just been auditioning for everything, and I've been fortunate to get a couple of callbacks. I got a callback for a while ago. I didn't get it, but I did have a callback for Disney at one point.
Ooh.
Did not get it,
Mouse.
but that's okay.
That's good.
Yeah,
You're on their books.
So
They know you
exactly,
exist.
yeah. So
Good.
Yeah.
we'll see.
I feel
Yeah.
like with it's talent and then like networking and just being in the right place at the right time, and then once you get one thing, it like snowballs. Just like any performing gig, I think. But
That's all it is. Yeah.
it's like like you can get to like a good plateau of like I got work, so I'm working consistently, but I'm also not like breaking through anything soon, kind of thing.
Yeah, it's a really frustrating.
That's what I get
time.
from the voiceover. I'm not a voiceover artist, obviously,
But you could be.
You could be, yeah.
You could be if I wanted to, and I keep meaning to like try.
I could be if I wanted to, but fuck you guys.
Fuck that! I'm better than that shit. I want to play D&D all day. Actually, I would if I could get paid for playing D&D. That'd be fucking great.
You should, yeah.
I don't know. Ooh, that will ever happen. But no, but that's one the sense that I get from people who I talk to, like you guys in the VO community. It's like you can get like it's hard work, and you can get to a point where you can get consistent work, but then it's like there's a certain point where you have to like bust through the ceiling to get to like the next level, and that's the hard part.
Yeah, it's. First of all, before I go any further, I want to plug Nicola's Instagram because he's a really talented artist, and you should just check out his other stuff other than this secret thing. It's NIKOLA_art_house, and he just tons of really cool illustrations and animation stuff, and you should definitely check out their stuff. Okay. That being said,
we'll get that in the chat for y'all.
Something that you said
yes.
that I thought was really what you just said about the frustration of breaking through or whatever and finding consistent work. I feel like in the VO community, I mean, in the acting community in general, I mean, that's the case.
Yeah, right.
But definitely with voiceover right now, just because there's so many more people that think like, oh, I want to try this from home because I'm at home and I can't go anywhere else.
Yeah. I could buy a mic.
Yeah, exactly. It's weird. It's a unique thing because it's just, I mean, voice acting is acting. I said that last time. It's like it's not like some different thing that's easier or harder. It's just a different type of acting.
Yeah.
And it's just unique in that it comes with a necessary skill set in addition to that you have to have with audio. It's just you have to have a basic working knowledge of how audio works and how to use software and stuff like that, but it's it can be it's just a grind like anything else. I mean, you have to do sometimes hundreds of auditions before you book something or get callbacks, and it's just how it's just a law of averages like anything else.
Yeah.
So
I always feel like a fraud with being when I say that I'm an actor, because most of my acting stuff was done because I was in the right place at the right time. I didn't like the only reason I went to an audition for Knots was because my fellow skipper was like, "Hey, you should come do this thing." And I was like, "All right, I guess," but I feel like I'm like a fake actor because I haven't gone. I mean, I've gone through auditions at Knots, but that's pretty much it.
Another way of saying that is that you were in the right place at the right time and the right person.
Yeah,
that's fair.
Yeah, if you didn't have the chops, they still wouldn't.
That's true.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I mean, it's. Yeah. I mean, I can't. I have a whole file. I would shudder to think how many just big old beautiful megabytes of auditions I have sitting in my hard drive.
Oh no.
Do
you keep them?
Every single one.
Why is that?
I think for sentimental or posterity's sake, first of all, but then also I think it can be really useful to compare, like the quality of my audio from a few months ago or like the quality of my auditions from a few months ago and
see your growth,
stuff like that. Yeah, exactly.
Become a character Rolodex too, like, oh, I really like that thing I did for that one job, so you just go,
oh yeah,
yeah, exactly.
How do I recreate that voice? And pick it up and
exactly. Or like if I get a callback or like I get shortlisted for something, I can mark that off in a different folder and be like, okay, so obviously they liked something about what I did here.
Yeah.
Because I feel like for me, it's, I mean, obviously, you want to get corrected from, people who are better than you or your teachers talking about like, oh, like this is something you could do better. But it's also, I think it's just as good, if not better, reinforcement to like have someone stop you when you did something really well and be like, okay, stop. Remember what you just did because that works.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I feel like that kind of immediate positive memory is just as effective.
I think Chris Glass is in the chat. Hey, Chris. He said for the video memoirs once he turned 85. I think that'd be a lot of fun to make like the 1 second a day kind of video, but just a bunch of just like clips from all your different auditions throughout the years.
Oh my gosh!
Just make like
you take one word from each one, so you make like some horrible bastardized like story.
I can make like probably an entire commercial reel just off of that.
Yeah.
All of the random companies I've had to read auditions for.
That'd be great. I want to see that.
Yeah.
Does Matt have a favorite Felted friend or a Perception Studio show he'd like to guest on? We talked about D&D.
I would love to play D&D.
any of the games. I mean, I feel like you'd also be really good at our the rules light games, like the ones that are more narrative focused rather than rules focused.
Yeah.
I think you'd kill that because it's all just improv and characters, you know.
I do like improv.
Yeah. So
Improv is
I
fun.
think you'd be great at something like that. I think you'd be great at D&D also, but there's more rules to learn at D&D at least. But yeah, like we played
rules.
a few where like you just roll d6s and like there's I ran a few games where it was just very light rules, mostly character stuff, which I'm hoping to do more of in the new year once we're less crazy. But yeah, we have a new season of Solins
Yeah.
that's coming up eventually.
Yeah, January,
So-
I think.
Of what?
Solins Legacy. It's the meat bag D&D show. It's all humans.
Humans.
Oh.
That they do. They have Perception Check and Solins Legacy are the two main ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. I won't make you pick a Felted Friend because right now the only one here is Cucumber.
Yeah, so there's
Well,
obviously
he
one
is my favorite one, though.
Look at you go!
How much
So
did-
cute.
How much did you pay him?
Huh?
How much did you pay him to say that?
You know, there's a bag just outside the door, and
Okay, great.
you can grab it on the way out. It's
I don't know
cool.
what color you are, but you're my favorite.
Green, man.
He's colorblind.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Oh, also about that, I just saw. Sorry,
What a segue.
I just saw Hank Green's TikTok about photons and like things with the property of color, and he was like, he held up something red. It was like, this isn't red. Like, it's not red. It just reflects red light, like red photons. So if there's no photons around, it doesn't have color. It's not red. We just perceive it as red, and like that blows my mind that like this isn't red. It's what is it? And we don't know like what the color it is. Just it reflects red light. And that's it.
That reminds me of that Vsauce video where he talks called "Is my red the same as your red?"
Oh
seen that?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
That blew my
Same
mind.
thing. Yeah, because it's all
Yeah.
our brains perceiving things for us. It doesn't have any. The whole I think therefore I am thing, where like the only thing you know for real
Certain.
is that you are some entity that thinks, so you exist. But how you exist is all open to interpretation by your brain.
Brain in a jar.
Yep.
Interesting.
Philosophy
Yeah.
101.
That's what that phrase means. Is the only thing you know for certain is that you exist because you can think.
The hard part was getting the brain out. But the hard part was getting the brain out. All you.
I need to watch. I need to make Kelsey watch that show.
Kelsey's never watched Futurama?
Nope.
Oh, man.
So good.
Kelsey hasn't
Missing
watched a lot
out.
of things. I love you. But she's actually at an audition right now. Good luck.
Oh, yay.
But yeah, let's move into this. Speaking of improv.
Yes.
Speaking of improv. What do you think? Questions only or hesitation? Or not hesitation. We'll do questions only. So, you know what? No question. Let's do. I like the Zulu death because that'll go well.
Okay.
Zulu. death.
So,
All right.
we don't have to call it that. What do we call it? What would we change the name to?
I don't know. You're wrong, comma, asshole. I don't know.
Your dramatic death? No.
Boo.
Make shit up. I don't know.
List murder. I got nothing.
So in this game, we're gonna need. Do we have an Are We Fun yet?
Yeah, it already went.
Yeah, he just.
Oh, we
just
did.
it.
Oh fuck,
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
Well, 'cause
Our monitor's off.
nothing's
So
on that
yeah. Yeah, it's been off since like the beginning. We just
I
never said
was gonna
anything.
say something, but then I didn't because I'm like, this isn't my show, and it's not my responsibility.
And we have like a delayed version up on my thing, so
Yeah.
I was like, it'll be fine. But yes, this game is we will take a category and we will say made up things in that category, but the second that we say a real one, that person has to die. A very dramatic death.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we do like a practice round of this?
Sure. Just so you know in the chat, we're gonna get these categories from you. So go ahead and drop categories. They can be specific types of pasta, genres of movies, whatever you want to do. Drop them in there, and we'll start picking from them a few of them. We may not get to all of them, but we'll get to a few of them, as many as we can. Okay, so let's do soda flavors.
Soda flavors.
Oh, I feel like maybe that's too vague. Yeah, whatever. Soda flavors. So we'll go cucumber, then me, then you, and we'll go back.
So we have to come up with things in this category that aren't real things.
Yeah, fake
Right,
things,
right.
fake soda flavors.
Right.
There's so many soda flavors.
I know that's probably hard. I probably shouldn't have picked soda flavors.
Okay.
But fuck it, it'll go quick.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
ready?
Ovaltine.
Ooh, feet.
Figgy pudding.
Pork.
There's bacon flavored.
Ooh, what you say?
Oh, a reference to an old show. Man, cucumber is gray. Jeff says. Well, I mean,
Just on the inside.
he's getting a little older, but
Oh man.
this is natural.
What? No. Shut up. No.
Okay, sorry. Just an illusion of your reality. Wait, give us those categories. Come on, y'all.
Yeah.
Give us
chat.
more.
The hell?
Drop categories. What kind of things do we make up? I'll do another one. Ryan, give us a category. Taco stand. Taco stand. What are you talking about?
Like names of taco stands? Oh,
Okay.
Mexican food.
Okay,
Okay.
Mexican food
All right.
restaurant names.
All right.
Okay, Jesus.
Wait, types of Mexican food or Mexican food restaurant names?
I don't know, Ryan. What are you doing to us? To make up fake
So
things
you give
in
us
this
categories
category.
and we create bullshit. Yeah. Bullshit
He just
things.
said a word that he's probably hungry. Sorry, Ryan. Oh, here we go. We got one. Chips. All right, chips. Little
Chips?
flavors. Chip flavors.
Okay.
Okay.
Earwax.
Oh, toe jam.
Snot.
Potato. Fuck.
Did you say potato?
Potato.
Potato flavored.
Potato's like my go-to bullshit word, and this is the first time it's ever stabbed me in the back.
Literally the only thing that.
Yeah.
The only thing that chips are made of.
Well, I mean, you're the worst at this game
I
right
am
now.
the worst at this game.
Oh man, that's funny.
All right, Jeff Donahoe. Types of lunch meat.
Types of lunch meat.
Capybara.
Ooh, zebra leg.
Leopard toe.
Ooh, Jesus.
Ostrich neck.
Felted friend.
Field mouse.
Kangaroo.
Back fat.
Slug.
Potato.
Is that a lunch meat?
No, it's not, which means we're fine.
But is it okay? All right. I'll allow it. Week old leather. If that works.
Cthulhu beak.
Cthulhu beak. Ooh.
Dwarven ale.
I don't know either. Dwarven ale?
Yeah.
Dwarven ale.
It's a lunch meat made of liquid.
The way your mouth just went like
Yep.
on that last step. God almighty, dude.
Oh, I think it's gout.
That's so funny.
It's all that lunch meat.
Of course
After
it's
eating your dwarven ale lunch meat, that's what happened.
Oh, dang. I guess I was out with kangaroo. That's a thing in Australia.
Oh, damn. Kangaroo prosciutto? Oh, man. Is it good? I actually have had kangaroo to eat in a burrito. I had a kangaroo burrito, and it was actually very good. It was like, it might have been like the seasoning and stuff, but it tasted like, it was the consistency of chicken, but it tasted like beef.
Was it?
Right.
Would you say that it tasted a little hoppy?
The resistance to smiling right now that you're doing. I saw that. Would you say?
Kangaroo burrito comes in its own pouch. Because kangaroos hop. You know,
Okay. That's really interesting, though. I do want to know if that's actually good. Roo is a lot like venison. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That makes sense. Leaner muscles, right?
yeah, dude.
Which is
Kangaroo can beat the shit.
venison is deer.
Yes.
Yes.
I got it.
Yeah.
That was.
I was.
I could see the thought bubble up from.
I don't know why I forgot what venison was for a minute.
Yeah, I like it. What did we miss?
Star Wars villains.
Star Wars villains is a good one.
Oh
Let's do it.
God.
Oh, boy.
Star Wars villains, fake Star Wars. I mean, they're all made up for me because I don't know all the villains.
Darth Shank.
Darth Shank.
Rumen, the kangaroo Sith.
General Toke.
Augie Ben Doggy.
General anxiety.
Bando Al Smashian.
823B.
Oh, fuck, I'll take it.
Die, die, die.
Let me just help you out there.
Hey.
Right there. Right there.
Okay, all right, let's go. I like Ninja Turtle weapons.
Ninja Turtle weapons.
Oh, man. I could get it back. I could get it back.
Okay, all right.
Raph, it's okay.
Damn.
That came out the year I was born.
Yeah.
1990.
Wow.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
No, I'm just
Okay.
happy.
Okay.
Anyways, Ninja Turtle weapons.
Shell castanets.
Gatling gun.
Wet wipes.
Slingshot.
Chloroform.
Fishing nets.
Mustard gas.
Needlepoint.
Swiss Army knife.
Pizza club.
A club made of pizza. Candlestick.
An HDMI cable.
Paper cuts.
Ow, that's fucking terrible. Fuck, I'm out. I can't think without coffee.
Imagine Master Splinter just slowly just pulling paper across the Foot Clan.
Wait, ow, please.
What is a pizza club?
You know, they,
You know when
they
you
get,
beat pizza.
They order so much and they don't always eat all of it. It tends to just sit in the background.
A bit of the pizza pie.
So eventually, I think they just stack it all together, like like a bunch of skateboards. You know how they used
Congealed
to,
pizza.
yeah, and then they carve it out like a baseball bat, and then it's congealed cheese club thing.
Is that what
Dude's
Pizzagate
got
was
30
really about?
seconds.
I think so.
I think that's what Pizzagate was really about.
Pizzagate, obviously, clearly. Let's do. You know what? Let's move on to that was a good way to end it. Let's move on to another game.
All right.
This game is called Hesitation.
Okay.
This one we really need your help.
All right.
So, we're going to start speaking, and you need to fill in the blank for what we might be saying.
Yeah.
So be quick on the trigger. Whatever you think of, don't try to be funny. Just put out words when we need you to. How do you want to do this? Do you want to do this like one sentence at a time, and just go around in a circle to make a story?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, you wanna do it? So like we can combine games a little bit.
Okay.
One sentence.
All right.
So we'll do one sentence at a time. Hesitate on a word, finish the sentence, and move on, and we'll make a story out of it. I like it. Jeff Allen says you don't just roll up an old round table pizza. Also, you spelled it pizza, which is interesting.
Round table pizza.
Pizza.
Haley says
It's a
Olive Garden
pizza.
breadsticks.
It's a piece of pie.
It's a piece of pie.
Yeah.
I'm offended. But I'm offended
yourself?
myself. Yep. There's one. Anyways, that's for later. So, who wants to? You want to get started? You want to start it, or you want?
I don't know how it starts.
Great.
I never
Cucumber, you
played
want to
this.
start a story?
Okay.
All right. Does that make sense? By the way, come on. When you hear when you hear one of us hesitate on a word, tell us what word we're thinking of, and we'll move on. All right.
So this morning I woke up and I showered, I brushed my teeth, got in the car, and I decided to drive to
what is it, chat?
Jeez.
Where were you going?
What's
Yeah.
it called? Where was I?
No, you were talking about this earlier. It was the
man,
god,
that's
the
Driving to the Husky.
Husky.
The Husky. Yeah,
That's what
I was
it was.
driving to the Husky. And,
Yeah.
yeah, you remember.
Yeah, I remember. You went over there because the Husky got out, and you were trying to find him, and he was over to the park. So you to catch him, you brought the oh gosh, what is it called?
Oh, you brought the bank.
I brought the bank. I brought the bank.
Yeah.
I brought the whole bank with me. I figured,
Yeah.
there's got to be some money to be made from here, maybe a loan or something. But yeah.
Yeah. No, I was. I remember I was there actually. 'Cause
That's right.
I was in the getaway car
Sure.
at the bank,
Yeah,
and I
man.
saw you walking around with your Husky, and I was like, "What's Dino doing with this Husky here?" And I hopped out of the bank, and I was like, "Hey, Dino!" And Cucumber for some reason.
Yeah.
What are you doing with this Husky? What are you doing? You take your Husky to the bank? Does your Husky have a bank account? And the Husky looked at me and spoke to me, and the Husky said, "Yeah, I came here to pick up my
Oh, pick up
Oh
your
God,
Starbucks.
Yeah, I'm here to pick up my Starbucks. The dog barked.
Yeah. Hey, puppuccinos are a thing.
Yeah.
We all know Huskies can't really handle their coffee, so he was really upset when we had to, deny him that. He started to get all growly and angry, and the bank was starting to roll away, but we needed him to work, but he wasn't going to work without his coffee, so we decided to compromise, and we had to get one of those,
Oh, gosh.
Dentists, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, we had to get a dentist.
Right.
The dentist came and helped out and really, he got that mouth nice and clean and fresh. Because all that old coffee that he was sipping up off the ground was just terrible for him.
That's awful.
This is a dog dentist, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Of
course, dog dentist. But yeah, then afterwards, we felt bad, so we wanted to treat him to something special, and we took him to that place that oh gosh, where is it? It's the thing with the place with the things.
The mini mart.
The mini mart, absolutely the mini mart. There's lots of stuff for people to get there and dogs, so we figured we'd take him to mini mart, get him a treat.
Yeah. The thing about mini marts, though, they don't really take too kindly to dogs with coffee-stained teeth. And let's be real, that dentist is not very good at his job. So
Scandalous.
this husky was walking around the mini mart, the 7-Eleven, and we're like, okay, I can't have people staring at me and my stinky ass dog with his stinky ass mouth. What am I gonna do about this? And fortunately, in the back of this 7-Eleven mini mart that we were in, they had a whole stack of exactly what I was looking for, but they didn't have the kind that it's that, what do you call it? It's that thing.
Oh gosh.
That thing for dogs.
The flugelhorn.
The flugelhorn.
Yeah,
the
the
flugelhorn.
flugelhorn. The flugelhorn for dogs. Because I thought if I picked up a dogglehorn, I could blow that thing and
Flufflehorn.
just cover up the stink of my stinky ass dog.
And as we played that what the fuck did you call it?
The dogglehorn.
So we played the dogglehorn, and while it did grant us access to the mini mart, it also triggered their security system. So out jumps all these men, armed to the teeth, and we had to fight our way out. So we went to our belts, and we had to whip out our
Oh gosh.
Oh, your Jello sticks.
Yeah, our Jello sticks that we made the night before.
Right.
It's like the jigglers, but times 4. And these suckers it's like a boomerang. You can knock somebody out with it, it bounces back, you catch it, and you whip the next guy.
It's like a Jello dildo.
That's
Damn.
right. Yeah, Jildo.
I want some of your Jello.
But yeah, but what we didn't expect is that they had a secret weapon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they went into the back and they pulled out oh fuck.
Potatoes.
Potatoes.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Huskies' only weakness. And we had no idea that they were going to have that. So they had potatoes ready to go in sacks, in potato launchers. They were ready to fight, and we got scared.
Yeah. And, the thing about Huskies and potatoes, they get really randy for those potatoes. You know what I'm saying? So, look, I'm talking about potatoes in any permutation. Okay, there's potatoes, potato chips. This place was like a dog.
Wait, potato-flavored chips?
Potato flavored chips.
That'll be the day.
This place was a landmine of husky aphrodisiacs. So these security guards were like, we have to shut this shit down now. So we have to look around for something that can help us. And then luckily on the wall behind them, there's a whole wall of those. Oh God.
Oh man.
The thing. They have it on the wall.
thing with the thing?
It's in every mini mart.
Mints.
Mints. That's right. So the owners grabbed a box of Altoids and they just started throwing them on the ground like a gingerbread trail leading out of the mini mart. And then, Cucumber, you know what happened next.
Right, yeah. So the Huskies finally left the mini mart. Security tried to leave us alone, even though they're all welted from, the Jildos. And
Jildos.
We were no longer being pursued, so we decided to relax a little bit and, enjoy our spoils a little bit. So we took what we took from the bank. We sat down with the Huskies and the dentist, and we cracked open a huge bottle of
butter and sour cream.
Butter and sour cream, yeah, a big bottle of butter and sour cream, so that we could just harden our arteries, so that we just slow down and really enjoy the day.
Just enjoy the rest of the day. But I'll never forget that day. I won't. I think we all learned a lot, and just to wrap it up, as everybody says, in life, you're only as good as
Mountain Dew.
You're only in life. You're only as good as Mountain Dew.
Only as good as Mountain Dew.
And we hugged it out. They went home.
And that was a table reading of Do the Do by Antoine Fuqua.
Hey, that was pretty good.
Actually, I haven't played that one before.
The untold sequel to Training
fun.
Day.
I like that game a lot, actually. That's good. We might have to bring that back on the show.
That's fun.
That's really good. Yay. Well, thanks for giving us your ideas, everybody. And you know what? On that note, we could use your help again because we still need to bring out our favorite expert of all things, Dr. Know-It-All.
Dr. Know-It-All.
You remember Dr. Know-It-All?
I will.
Yeah.
He's our multi-headed expert of all things. And today,
Oh, yes.
his heads...
I do remember.
Actually, I don't know how I can be. I can moderate and be part of it, right?
Sure.
Sure. Today's his heads look like Cucumber, me, and Matt. They are here to answer your questions. Any advice you might need to have answered for you. Dr. Know-It-All will answer them one head at a time, one word at a time, until an answer is given. Yes. We will include part of the answer in the question, and they will bow with all heads to let you know that your answer has been given. So drop those questions in the chat. Let us know what you want. Kelly has a question already about the previous story. Kelly wants to know, did the Husky ever get his bath? Ooh, good question.
Oh, boy.
The
Husky
Never
got
his
bath.
because
sometimes
He
choked
on
those
wibbly
wobbly.
mints.
I was expecting the
Did
dildos.
we just retcon the story and say that the Husky died from eating mints?
We said choked. We didn't mean he said.
Okay, choked.
Yeah, that's why he never got his bath.
He didn't get his bath because we had to take him to the vet.
Yeah, that's why we saved him, and then we had to take him immediately to the vet.
Yes.
Chris's question: what makes something look infected? Chris, if you need help, go to the doctor.
Yeah. For real.
But we'll give you our shot. The real doctor, not just the Doctor Know-It-All.
Something
Infected.
Looks
like
Rosy.
cheeks.
if
Rosy.
Cheeks
were
Beaten.
like
Jildo.
However,
if
You
see
a
potato
simply
infected
upon
then
you
will
be
scared
to
eat.
it.
what the fuck happened?
I don't know either. Oh, that's okay.
about
Don't eat infected potatoes.
don't
Because
do
they'll
it.
make you look like you have rosy cheeks that have been beaten. Dr. Know-It-All, DJX Hells Bells. DJX Hells Bells, did we? I don't remember if we figured that out. Dr. Know-It-All, will watching Perception Studio help me survive the next lockdown? Don't you dare talk about that.
Don't you dare put that evil out there.
But if it happens, we'll watching Perception Studio help you survive.
Watching
Perception,
Studio
shall
absolutely
not
help
you,
get
survival.
but get survival. We're doing great.
if
Training.
But if
You
watch
perception
studio
you
just
might
find
that
you
will
feel
better.
about
everything.
a nice message at the end of that.
Yeah.
We can't save you, but we'll make you feel good about dying slowly. That's pretty much what we do. Was Cucumber... Oh, Jeff wants to know, was Cucumber made from the DNA of Steve Buscemi and Kermit? Jesus.
cucumber
was
Not
made.
from
Steve,
Or
Kermit.
but
he
Was
made
from
2
liters
of
fungus
and
peppercorns.
swirled
inside
Puppuccinos.
promptly
boiled
And
given
to
a
felted
puppeteer.
woman.
Did you say woman? Oh, good. Interesting. It's a very fascinating backstory you have there.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's news to me too.
All right, where are we at? Chris Glass. Oh, how do I choose what box of cereal to get? Chris asks.
To
Pick
What
cereal.
you.
will
Eat.
You
have
To
look
at
each
individual
fiber
of.
your
cereal.
If
you
Must
you
can
eat
every
cereal.
box.
available
Then
You
must
poop.
out.
cardboard.
Therefore,
You
Shall
discover
that
this
answer
is
scientifically
correct.
eh.
It's a great word. How do you spell that word?
It's like a little squiggly.
Oh, okay. Not even letters, just
Yeah.
the sound of a trumpet being blown without a mouth.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, last question for the night. This is a good one.
Okay.
Menji speaks. When is a raven like a writing desk?
A
Raven.
Is
like
A.
writing.
desk.
When.
You
Pay
It.
pesos.
Blueberry M. Synthoid. Hello?
hello.
Hi. You sound lost. Welcome.
That was a hello. I took it as a
Oh, like that. Hello? Like that? Is that what you did?
hello.
You either sound excited or lost. I'm not sure. Please give us context.
Hello, like somebody says when they see like a snake on
It's
the ground.
the ellipses is what got me.
Hello.
The ellipses is what threw me off. It sounds that reads hesitation to me. Mm-hmm. I don't know. Well, hi, Blueberry and Synthoid. Have you been here before? Have we seen them before?
I think so.
Yeah? Great. Well, welcome back. Well, thanks for joining us, everybody. Hello. That's a little bit better. Oh, thank you. Now you sound less lost.
Hello. Yes.
You sound more
hello.
conniving, but
I shall require the deeds to the Moulin Rouge.
the Moulin Rouge. The Moulin Rouge. Well, hey, thanks everybody for joining us today. This is a lot of fun, and we did a lot of improv today, and that was great. We
Yeah,
did
some
more-
real industry talk too.
Yeah, we did. We had, it was
Equal
nice.
parts bullshit and interesting.
Equal parts. That's what chat time should be called. Chat time. Equal parts bullshit and interesting. I like that. I like that little subtitle that we got. But yeah, it's nice to have you in the studio, man.
Yes.
It's nice to have you physically in the same space.
Fun being here and not in
touch
my.
you.
Yeah.
It's
Not
like
today.
I can touch you. It's
What?
a reference to a Don Hertzfeld short. It's
Oh.
fine.
Your eye bags are really showing with that reference.
I know.
Tell Steve Buscemi we say hi, by the way.
Well, fellow kids. If if anything you saw today you think was worth at least $1, please consider joining our Patreon.
Oh, yeah.
For as little as $1 a month, you can help support
Yes.
the studio.
That
We
way.
also have dropped some new tier rewards as well. So
Oh, we
currently
did?
there's a holiday wallpaper available for you at tiers 1 and above.
Ooh.
At tiers 2 and above, you get access to a special comic. And those will happen every couple months, I believe. And then there's some other cool new stuff. So go check out the Patreon. It has been all updated.
Yeah.
And it's super cool. Matt!
Matt, where can
Me.
they find you?
That's the one.
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok as @Shusterion, Shusterion. I recently started posting again on TikTok because I had some ideas and I had some free time, finally, to do some creative stuff.
Woo!
So yeah, and hopefully in the not so distant future, you can see and or hear me on things.
Yes, pay attention to that. And
Yes.
also to Nicola Art House, Nicola _Art_ House.
Yes.
And their work, because that's where you'll be seeing more about it.
Super talented artist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks again for hanging out with us, buddy.
Yeah.
We'll have to have you come on and we'll have you join us for D&D or TTRPGs at some point.
Yes.
Please.
We'll add you to the group. We'll talk later.
Yeah.
But thanks everybody for hanging out with us. Stay tuned. Is anything happening tonight?
Nah.
No. Tomorrow?
Nah.
No. Come back next week and join us for more D&D and chat time shenanigans throughout the week. If you haven't joined us already on our Discord, please join us at discord.rollforhotness.com, where you can see our schedule every week and find out what's happening and be part of our community, which we're very happy that for anybody that joins us. So I don't know what this was, but I need coffee. Thanks again, folks. Have a great day. Bye.
See you later.